Welcome to FanDraftPicks.com, the world leader in free daily selections for FanDuel and DraftKings. Okay, it is our NBA selection show for Monday, January 26th, 2015. Let's take a look at the board and see what we have going on. If we pull up FanDuel here, it would appear that we have 7 games on the schedule tonight. However, we have 2 that have been canceled. Portland at Brooklyn, Sacramento at New York due to the storm. Okay, so let's find a couple guys that can do it for us. The first guy we're going to look at is this guy right here, Serge Ibaka. He's $6,700 on FanDuel, and he's $6,700 on DraftKings. Okay. If we pull him up and look at him, a couple things that we like is he gets minutes. We can see he gets plenty of minutes here. And if we take a look at his last 2 games, he's done very well fantasy point-wise, scoring 40 and 34 points. Okay, let's look inside that game, that last 40-point game, and see what he did there. We can see he took a lot of threes, made 3 out of 9. We like that. And the other thing you gotta pay attention for Serge Ibaka is the blocks. This guy is a blocking animal. You can see here earlier in the month, he actually got 8 of them against Sacramento. Right there. Wow. Okay. So let's see what kind of night he could possibly have. First thing, let's pull up. Let's go check this out. Let's just see where Minnesota is in the league as far as opponent points allowed. No, points allowed, I should just say. They're dead last. 107.5 they give up per game. So that bodes very, very well for Ibaka. The fact that Minnesota gives up so many points. Okay, if we pull this up, if we look at, what are we going to look at? If we look at opponent blocks, in a team opponent blocks, Minnesota Timberwolves are the 4th worst team. They give up 5.7 a game. Okay? If we pull up opponent 3-point field goal percentage shooting, which we said he needed to make a lot of those, look, the Timberwolves are the 2nd worst team in the NBA. Okay, if you pull this game up in Vegas, look at this. You're going to see that Oklahoma City is favored by 16, 15, 16 points. That's huge. That opens it wide open. Hey, and regarding those blocks, why that's a big deal is because if you pull up Serge Ibaka here and blocked shots, you're going to see that he is 4th in the NBA in blocked shots. So the fact that Minnesota is very weak in opponent blocked shots bodes very, very well for the power forward of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, let's take a look at another guy. Another guy that we think could bring. Well, let's look at somebody that we know is going to bring home definitely bring home some points. Let's look at the shooting guard Tyreke Evans. This guy's in a really good position tonight. We can see he's $7,500 on FanDuel. And on DraftKings, he is $8,200. Okay, let's look at a couple things on him. If we pull up some of his last games, we're going to see here that he's exceeded 40 points in 3 of his last 5 games. His last game was 47. Let's pull that 47 up. Let's see, there's his 47. Let's take a look at that 47 and see what he did in that game. Okay, some things he took. He took lots of shots, 11 for 19. And look at that, 12 assists. That's big. We would love for him to duplicate that again and get those kind of assists and pump in even more points. let's go look at this. Okay, if we pull up team opponent assist right here, we're going to see that the Philadelphia 76ers are the second worst team in the NBA. Holy crap. That is very, very good, considering that we just seen he just knocked off just a crap load of them. Okay. This is something else interesting. If you pull up Tyreke Evans and you look at him within 5 feet of the hoop, he's number 1 in the NBA, above DeMarcus Cousins, above Greg Monroe, Andre Drummond, above a bunch of big guys. He's number 1 in field goal attempts from less than 5 feet away. Pull up Philadelphia and see how well they are with opponents shooting on field goal attempts within 5 feet. They're the 4th worst team. We like that. Those are the kind of matchups. Those little things matter. Tyreke Evans could absolutely go off in this game tonight. Okay, if we look at we love this stat always. The opponent, your points allowed. You can see that Philadelphia is 7th worst, so they give up plenty of points. New Orleans should have a field day there. And if you pull this game up in Vegas, you're going to see that it's another team heavily favored. Look at that. They're favored by 15 across the board. So those are the kind of things that are just very good and just helps your chances of a guy pulling a mid-50s kind of number. Okay, the guys we're doing, Serge Ibaka and Tyreke Evans of the New Orleans Pelicans tonight are our 2 selections we're giving to you on our selection show. Hey, make sure you visit us every day at FanDraftPicks.com, as we offer a wealth of fantasy information geared only for FanDuel and DraftKings. We offer free picks every day in NBA, NCAA basketball, NHL. We have our NBA daily player projections, where we profile 3 different guys. We have our NHL daily spotlight, where we'll profile an NHL player. We'll give you a value pick of the day on our website. That's always interesting to see. And as always, we offer complete lineup projections in both FanDuel and DraftKings format. If you want to win that big one, we can help you. Okay, everybody, that wraps up our show for today, Monday, January 26th. Make sure you come back for tomorrow's show. Thank you. We'll see you then.